bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
We often talk about redevelopment on Comcast Newsmakers, revitalization, rebuilding, but what is at the core of redevelopment? Hello everyone, I'm Joe Basicchia and this is Comcast Newsmakers. And this hour's newsmaker, he is James Adkins. He's the president and CEO of Messengers of Peace Development Corporation. We're going to get at the heart of redevelopment. We're going to talk about how it's much more than alabaster, plaster, cement, stone. It's about people. It's good to see you.
Thank you, and I'm glad to be here.
It's great to have you here. You know, we could talk about the waterfront in Camden. We could talk about the waterfront, what we're doing in many different parts of Burlington County, down in Gloucester, Salem, Cumberland area, in Willingboro, your home. But none of it is more important than what we're doing for the people. Is that right, James?
That's absolutely right. This project is about people. It's, as you said, it's about more than just buildings. Going into this project, we found out that the economy and people and neighborhoods, communities are interlinked and intertwined, and you can't fix one part without adjusting the other.
You mentioned this project. You're near and dear to some work going on in Willingboro.
Absolutely.
What is your dream? Well,
what we envision is something called the River Route Edu-Tainment Complex, a marriage of education and entertainment. You know, we found through some hard studies and some 22 PhDs that are involved with the project from all over the United States that in order to truly educate a child, it has to be done in such a way that they don't understand that they're being taught. Children smell formal learning a mile away and they run from it. And so we envision a marriage of education and entertainment done in such a way that parents get to learn with their kids.
We often talk about children being the future. Let's talk about them being the present, how they are part of the picture now. And if we forget about that, we kind of missed the boat, didn't we?
Absolutely. I mean, whatever happens in this world and whatever becomes of this world, it will be our children that have to live it. And so we have to prepare our kids and leave a better world for our children.
One of the things we're seeing up and down the entire state when we talk about redevelopment, it doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of work. And you have to get a lot of people at the table. Everybody has good intentions, but it's not always easy to get on the same page, is it?
No, it's not. And a project of this nature has a lot of red tape involved, and it involves politicians and lawyers and architects on all different levels, federal government, state government, county, and local government as well.
How can people learn more about your project, the way you envision it?
To learn more about the project, they can go to our website, which is www.messengersofpeace.org. Eyes that they have the pop-up blocker off and their speakers up. It'll pretty much take their system over and take them on a really memorable tour.
Are you finding it that as a leader of something we're all challenged to become, you have to be a bit of a sales person, like a coach, a rally force and voice? Do you feel that way?
Yes, I do, and it's been that way for the past 2 years, ever since this vision began, giving this dream or pitching this dream, if it were, to people on all levels of government and to PhDs that all looked at the vision and saw merit and came on board.
And a uniter you have to be, bipartisan on both sides. And you have to see where both sides are coming from, don't you? In many ways, that's what life is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's exactly what it's all about. And this is certainly one of those projects that will galvanize the politicians and show us who our leaders truly are.
What would you say as a role model, because that's what we all are, especially when we talk about our children, what do you hope that they learn if they were to see how this whole process comes about?
I hope that they learn that it is communities that make up where they live and that they can have some input as to what's going to be in their neighborhoods, what's going to be in their communities, how they get educated in the tools, the types of tools and technologies that they have.
Great having you here, James, and the best of luck.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
This hour's newsmaker has been James Adkins. He's the president and CEO of the Messengers of Peace Development Corporation. I'm Joe Basicchia for Comcast Newsmakers. Remember, for more news and information, be sure to join us over at CN8, the Comcast Network.